Hey everyone, I'm Epion and today we're playing some Commander on MTGO. Looks like our opponent is playing Crovax Ascendant Hero and we are playing Talrand the Sky Summoner. This hand isn't great, but I think it'll do. We'll go ahead and keep. This at least gets us all of our land drops to get to Talrand. We also have a draw spell, and Temporal Trespass is kind of like a mull anyways, so I don't think we can do much better than this, at least right now. Crovax is a little bad for us because the non-white creatures get -1/-1. That's sort of a pain. It's going to make our Drakes much worse. We'll just go ahead and lead off with an island and call it good. So this morning I logged in intending to do some gameplay for one of the new decks that I just built. We actually just did a $10 Commander challenge for it. It was a lot of fun. So I thought I would just go ahead and play it, in the queues and see how it works. And I found out that Magic Online had deleted the rest of my deck list. So I had to basically build it from scratch again. So that was not an ideal way to start my morning by any means. Hopefully they can get that issue sorted out. It's actually not the first time that I've lost a deck to that particular issue. So we'll go ahead and hit our land drop again. We definitely want to wait on this Ponder, I think, until we can use it with Talrand. We don't have a lot going on in this hand. So I think if we can do that, we're going to be much better off. As it stands, we can only realistically make 2 Drakes. That's not ideal. And this white deck is probably playing Wraths, so... Oh, is he cracking this already? Oh, that's interesting. So maybe it's a mono-white life gain deck? Okay, Quicken's not so bad. That actually does mean that we can Quicken and Ponder. So that at least allows us to play Ponder as an instant. And we'll draw 2 cards off of that. So that's a pretty ideal play, following up Talrand. We'd also get some cards in our graveyard for Temporal Trespass. So yeah, that was how my morning went prior to getting some recording done. So I think I have the deck mostly put back together after watching a handful of replays, which was frustrating to say the least. Looks like our opponent might miss a land drop. Oh, he did. We still have enough lands to cast Talrand as a follow-up. I think we just gotta go for it. If he has Mana Tithe, I'm gonna be real surprised, and it's gonna be real upsetting. I guess if he has Path or Swords. Nope. Okay, hit his land drop that turn. I'm hoping we can find some action with this Ponder. Right now this hand is still very bad. Got anything for my Talrand, bro? Got those 3 lands. Got plenty of cards in hand. Okay, there's some Lightning Greaves. Those aren't the worst thing I've ever seen. I don't see any reason not to play these. Give our Talrand a little bit of protection. I think... Oh, right, they quit for 0. Well, that was silly. Yep, that's fine. I always get Lightning Greaves and Swiftfoot Boots confused. I feel like he's waiting for us to attack. I don't think that it's worth it, so we're going to just send it back. We still have Quicken and Ponder. Is he still gonna miss his land drop? Looks like it. Okay, so we'll go ahead and hit Quicken. Cyclonic Rift's not bad. We'll go ahead and cast this Ponder. You got something now? Window's open, I'm tapped out. He's thinking about it. Alright, so I actually think putting them back, this, and this is going to be pretty good. Shuffle your library, no. We do want that Rune Chanter's Pike. Okay, so he's going to have to discard. Oh, an Artisan of Kozilek. That's pretty zesty. Alright, we'll go ahead and attack with those. Play our land. I think it's probably a good idea to get this Rune Chanter's Pike down. And we'll go ahead and cast this Divination. I know we're drawing at least one island, but it'll give us a little bit more board presence at least. I know that Rune Chanter's Pike and things with Delve is a bit of a non-bow, but this card's just too good to pass up a lot of the time. The commander damage alone from a Rune Chanter's Pike and Talrand can be just insane. So, it's definitely worth having. Also, first strike that this gives is pretty good as well. Is this guy gonna miss another land drop? You can't, there's no way you're missing another land drop, right? Just like Weathered Wayfarer. Play a land. Okay, this is something. Okay, he's just playing a knight. I think we're going to go ahead and unsummon this at end of turn. It allows our Talrand to still get in there. And we get another Drake out of it. And let's see what he discards this time. The Guardian Lions. Okay. I'm not sure what our opponent's playing. We're going to go ahead and equip the Greaves to one of our birds. And then we'll equip this Pike to Talrand. And actually, I think what we'll do is go ahead and just play Whisper Silk Cloak and attach it to Talrand, so he still has his Shroud and he's unblockable. Now that leaves us in a pretty vulnerable position. We don't have anything to play during our opponent's turn, but I feel like while he's missing land drops, it's okay to be a little bit more aggressive than I think I would normally be. Alright, now we're starting to get some real damage in there, so that's good. We're going to be up to, what, 8 mana, which means Temporal Trespass is not that far off, actually. I mean, at this point, he only had about 2 turns left. Well, that'll do it. Our opponent only cast 1 spell, so it wasn't ideal, but Talrand puts it away. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like for me, and also let me know what you thought of the game. I know it was a bit one-sided. you know, that kind of happens sometimes. I wish we could have seen more of our opponent's deck. But of course, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. But until next time, this is Epion, signing off.